Here is the Schleich 2024 Allosaurus. And, oh boy, is this thing impressive. This is the 2024 compared to the 2012, which is the most recent Allosaurus I have. I know there was one in 2017, but I don't have that one. This is a retool of another one from like 2008 or something based off of Big Al. And they changed it. I'm pretty sure they scaled it down, and they also gave it a movable jaw. And the teeth have not survived time very well, have they? No. Also, he can't stand anymore for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe there's something wrong with his feet. Maybe he just never stood and I just didn't notice. But yeah. And here it is with Collect Day's most recent Allosaurus, which is probably the most accurate Allosaurus I have. And you can see this one's not trying to be accurate, but that's fine. I'm more willing to be lenient with a toy company like this because there are so many other options like PNSO, Collect Day, etc. than I am with a multi-million-dollar studio that can't even get the basics right. Because literally, what the fuck is this Giga? Anyways, that's a rant I'll save for another day. Starting off with a head, it is very good. It's obviously that very iconic Allosaurus shape. Like, you think Allosaurus, you think this. Or maybe Saurophaganax, I don't know. But it has a movable jaw. Tongue is sticking up, which does make it kinda hard for something to fit in. Well, I mean, he's a bit thin, but you get the point. Because like a kid, you would like shove something in here and that tongue could get in the way. It's only meant to go that far, but you can push it down further, and that's as wide as it can go. So that's it, normally as wide as it can go. Although if you are gonna do that, be warned, because it does lead to paint scratching off. And it's got these very nice markings on the face and the eyes, which I've never had this problem with another company, but Schleich can't really get their eyes right. Like, this one's facing down, sort of, and this one's just facing straight ahead. And also, he can't look forward. Because the eyes are behind this ridge, meaning he can't look forward, he can only look to the side, which is not how predators work. That would be more of a prey item, so this is a prey. I think. I don't know, that's just how it's been explained to me. Prey have their eyes on the side, whereas predators have their eyes facing forward. Anyways, got this nice thick neck and this like hanging dewlap. Oh yeah, there's also a... kind of hard to see, but there's a bit of a hole in the joint. It's not too noticeable. But there's like a hole there. Oh, and there's an ear up there too, huh? Didn't notice that. It does have that Jurassic World problem where they just shove crocodile armor on it for no reason, or crocodile scoots on it for no reason. But that's fine by me. Again, there are other companies if I wanted accuracy, unlike the Jurassic World movies where they are the only thing. Aside from 65, but good god. Claw paint, as always, doesn't really fit on this hand. See that? It was like that when I bought it. I don't know why. And this thing, I just keep it on a shelf, posed like that. I don't drag it or anything. The nail doesn't even touch the floor. So how does the paint chip off? As opposed to this guy, who I keep in a toy box, basically all his paint has remained from like 2 years ago. So what the hell happened here? I don't know. But the feet are on the larger side, but it is in a pretty dynamic pose, so I'm willing to let that slide for balance. Tail is a good length. The other side, you have some texturing, there's a wash. Oh yeah, the paint. This is a problem. Schleich, work out your paint, because what is this? Why is it just peeling off? Like, I can't peel it off, but it's just not there. Like, there's supposed to be a wash going through the whole body, and it's just not there. So I don't know, maybe that was a problem with shipping, but eh. The patterning does look good, although my shitty lighting makes it really hard for you guys to see. But yeah, I am a fan of this patterning. Oh, it does have that larger thumb claw that Allosaurus do have, kind of like Spinosaurids. Don't know where I was going with that, just a cool factoid. This side is a bit odd to me, because there's this like really big dent here. I don't know why, it just looks wrong. It looks like you should be able to see the ribs, but you can't. I'm pretty sure these are just muscle folds, but it is so thin here. Not thin, but like, you know what I mean. It's in there so far when it should be bulky, you know? Like, yeah, here's a good angle. He looks like he's starving, but his face doesn't reflect that, so I don't know. Usually it's the other way around. This is bulky and the face is the shrink-wrapped one, but... And also, this problem doesn't really exist on the other side, so I don't know. Now, for some reason, Schleich has these like really blocky teeth, probably for safety or something, but they could just do what Mattel does and make them rubber and have them be sharper, but it's not really that bad. I would have preferred if it had lips, but again, we have more accurate toys. And yeah, that is basically all I wanted to talk about. At the tip of the snout, he's about 13 centimeters or 5.5 inches. The highest point on the tail is about 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches. Length is around 10 inches or 16 centimeters. For size comparisons, here it is with the Collect Day 2019 Allosaur, 2012 Schleich Allosaur, this older Schleich Allosaur, the 2012 T-Rex, which for some reason is still being sold today. I don't know why. The Schleich Kentrosaur, the 2021 Schleich Ceratosaur, and the 2017 Carnivores. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. Here it is with the Captives Jurassic World Allosaur, and I just pulled this out just so you can see how similar the designs are. I wouldn't be too surprised if this guy was based off the Jurassic World Allosaur. The biggest difference to me is that at least Captives remember that the dinosaurs have to face their eyes forward because they're predators and prey and all that stuff. And yeah, now we're done. So, overall, do I think this figure is worth it? Yes. Saying that, though, Schleich, what are you doing with your prices? Why is this $40? This time was like close to 50. I don't know. Especially, like, yes, I know it's a lot smaller and uses less plastic, but this is $11. Like, this size range is $11. I don't get it. The most I've ever paid for a Collect Day is like $11, and it was this big. That big. Yes, it is a lot. Yes, it was a lot thinner. It was the Microraptor review coming soon, but yeah, what are you doing with your prices? Anyways, that's all about it. See you next time.